Hey, good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to Kellyville, Oklahoma, in the Kellyville Event Center here on the campus of Kellyville High School. It is area tournament for Class 3A Area 1, and everybody looking for that chance to get to the state tournament. And this is a close game between the Heritage Hall Lady Chargers and the Hennessy Lady Eagles, and a game that was a game of runs, and it ends up a 2-point win for the Lady Eagles of Hennessy, and they will move on to tomorrow afternoon's matchup and keep their hopes alive of getting into that Class 3A state tournament at the Big House. My name is Greg Peary. Glad that you've joined us here for this broadcast of Lindsay Leopard and Leopardette basketball. We've got the Leopards up first today. They will take on the Chargers of Heritage Hall. The Leopardettes will play tonight at 6 p.m. And, of course, we'll bring you that game as well. But we'll have the boys on tap first as they'll take on the Chargers of Heritage Hall. Paige Sutherland with me here today running the live stream for us. Kevin Scruggs over on the camera. And Glenn Shoemake back home, going to be watching the live stream for us. We'll be bringing us his shooting stats. I very, very much appreciate him taking care of that for us while we're up here, just 20 minutes or so from Tulsa, Oklahoma, way up the turnpike. Let's start talking about this matchup just a little bit for the Lindsay Leopards and this Heritage Hall team. This Heritage Hall team comes in just 10-12 on the season. Dropped out of the top 20 in Class 3A just recently. But, again, they'll come in 10-12. They played Star Spencer in their district matchup, won that game by 20. Then it played the number 10 ranked team in the 3A in Community Christian, their first round of the regional tournament. And won that game, but then lost in the finals to Lincoln Christian, the number 7 ranked team in 3A. Lost that game by 11, 52-41. That's what puts the Chargers in this game here today against the Leopards. The Leopards come in the ball game 18-9 on the season, and of course had to play that number 1 ranked Millwood Falcons team in their district matchup, and then in the regional matchup. One that got a bye in district. First round of regionals there, but played a big game against Hennessy, won that one 72-54, and then in the consolation finals played a great game against Blackwell. Came away with a 53-41 win to advance here. That game saw 16 points from Isaac Cameron. Cameron has really had a good second half of the season, more like a great second half of the season, and he had a great second half in that game. All 16 of his points came in the second half of that Blackwell game, and he also, as he has been lately, has been on a tear from the free throw line as well, but he was 6 of 8 from the charity stripe. The Leopards' biggest lead in that game was 18. Blackwell led at 3-0 and then never led again after that. The Leopards took the lead at 5-3, never trailed. And again, 5 of 5 from the free throw line, and 9 of his 16 points came in the fourth quarter. So you look at the work that he does in the fourth quarter has just been big here in some recent games, but a big night from him. Also got 13 points from Bryce Cater on the night. Cater ended up with 13 points, 8 boards on the night. Had a couple of threes in that game. He was also 3 of 6 from the free throw line. And then Creed Taylor had 10 in the ball game, had 3 rebounds, 3 threes in the game from him. And Hunter Russell, who has really come on big, especially when there were 2 or 3 games that Creed was out. Hunter Russell has really been big for the Leopards. He had 8 in that ball game. And then Torres in double figures, 10 rebounds that night. But, again, it was a good win for the Leopards, 53-41, and had some outstanding numbers in that ball game. 9 of 21 from 2-point. They were 8 of 17 from the 3-point line. So they shoot 44% from the field, 43% from 2, and 47% from 3. The downside is always their free throw shooting. The Leopards have really struggled from the free throw line, 55%. They were 11 of 20 overall from the charity stripe, but outscored Blackwell 18-2 in the paint and doubled them up on defensive rebounds. The Leopards ended up 31-21, were plus 10 in the rebound category, but had 24 defensive boards to just 12 defensive boards for Blackwell. And again, it was just a nice win for the Leopards as they picked up a win number 18 on the season, and we'll move into this game here against Heritage Hall. This is another one of those private school matchups that you don't find anyone on their schedule that really looks at. You go back and look and say, well, we've played the same teams, and this is how those games came out. The private schools, they'll play a lot of other private schools. They'll play a lot of 5A schools, 6A schools. Again, they've been in the top 20, I think, for a big chunk of this season in Class 3A. Dropped out of that here recently. They lost to Cassia Hall. Cassia Hall's number 3 in the state in 3A. They did beat Cassidy by 3 in overtime, but they lost to Crossings, who's number 3 in 4A. They've lost to Bishop McGinnis, who's number 11 in 4A. But they beat Jones, who's number 17 in 3A. So they've got some big wins. And when you look out there on the floor and you see the starting lineups, you're going to see them start a couple of 6'5" guys on this roster for Heritage Hall. And one of those guys is Jonathan Carter, number 40, and he'll play the post position. He's not real big from a size standpoint, but he does stand 6'5". But the other 6'5" guy is T.J. Williams, wears number 23. He does not go inside. He likes to shoot the three. Likes to hang out around the three-point line. He will try to penetrate, get the mid-range. Doesn't do a lot of post-ups inside for a 6'5" guy, but, again, wants to send around to shoot outside. So the Leopards are going to have to cover a guy out there that's got some height. Xavier Imbro is their catalyst. He's a 6'1" sophomore, plays guard for him. He is very athletic. He's very quick. He's got a great shot. Again, this is going to be a very athletic Chargers team, and the Leopards are going to have one of their better games. They're going to have to take care of the basketball against Blackwell. The Leopards only had 10 turnovers, which is one of their lowest outputs of the season. So, again, going to have to take care of the ball, and you're going to have to shoot well like we did when we were playing against Blackwell as well, and you can shoot 40, 50% from the field. You're going to have that kind of output here again tonight. So it's not necessarily error-free basketball. These guys, we've talked about the Millwood game, and you're playing the number 1 team in the state, and I think the Leopards came out a little bit gun-shy in the start of that game and a little bit maybe awestruck, and found themselves down by 17 at the end of the first quarter, and they were down by 34 by halftime. But found out that they could play in the second half and did well in the second half. I think you're going to have to come out here with some confidence, and I think they will. Was visiting with Coach Devin Terry, I guess, over at Hennessy last week, and he mentioned that they had actually played Heritage Hall in a scrimmage this past summer and beat them by 3 in the scrimmage. Now, last summer to now is a long time, and a lot of things have changed for both of these teams since then. But, again, this is going to be a good matchup. I think it's you get to this point in the season, they started with how many 3A teams, and you look at just the bracket we're in over here, and you're down to the final 6 teams that are left in Area 1. So if you start out with 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, a couple of byes in there. So you start out with 28 teams and you're down to the last 6. You're still standing. Everybody is good at this point. So the Leopards included. So we'll see how the Leopards stack up against the Chargers of Heritage Hall. That game is coming up here just about 7 minutes away from tip-off. Again, we'll have the Leopardettes tonight at a 6 p.m. tip-off. And they will take on the Lady Royals of CCS. That's a team that comes in 24-2 on the season. They're ranked number 2 in the state in a Class 3A. We were undefeated on the season up until they played their first round of the regional tournament and ran into Heritage Hall, and Heritage Hall knocked them out 53-50 and put them in this losers bracket. coming into tonight's game against the Leopards. But their first actual loss of the season didn't happen until they played Ardmore, who's number 20 in 4A, and Ardmore beat them by 11. And that was their last regular season game before they hit the playoffs, and that was their first loss of the season. And so they've only got the 2 losses, the one to Ardmore in the regular season, and then the Lady Chargers, who beat them in the first round of the regional tournament. So and that Lady Charger team is the one who just got beat by Hennessy. So I think the Leopards really have a great chance. And, of course, bad news for the Lady Royals is Lainey Venables. They're one of their stars, and their returner, one of the returning starters from last year, had a knee injury just at the end of the season, has been out for several games now, and has really, I think, hurt them without her being on the floor, and they're not quite as potent as they were with her out there. They are still a good ball team, but I like the Leopards' chances. Having watched some of the game film on CCS, I think the Leopards have a great chance to move on to tomorrow afternoon as well. So they'll come up tonight at 6 o'clock. We'll talk more about their game then. With that, I think I'm going to send it back over to Paige. We're going to take a timeout, and we'll hear a word from our very fine sponsors. We'll be back more with your American Exchange Bank pregame show from Kellyville and the Class 3A area tournament right after this on KBLP Live.
American Exchange Bank, right here in Lindsay, is a locally owned and operated community bank that believes in just American Exchange Bank, right here in Lindsay, is a locally owned and operated community bank that believes in just that, you, a community of fellow Leopards. We love our customers. We feel very grateful for each one. So if you are looking for a safe place to put your money, need help achieving that next dream project, or are simply looking for a different banking experience, give us a call at 405-756-3101. We look forward to serving you each day. Member FDIC and Equal Housing Lender.
If you have a hankering for the best barbecue in South Central Oklahoma, then get yourself down to the Meat Locker Barbecue in Lindsay. Every Monday, Thursday, and Friday, located just off of Highway 19 at 106 Northwest 4th. At the Meat Locker, we work hard to bring you the most consistent, delicious, slow-smoked barbecue around at a price that won't break the bank. And don't forget, we cater too, and we'd love to do the cooking for your next event. So come see us or give us a call, 405-428-1198, and visit our new website at meatlockerbbqok.com for the latest Meat Locker merchandise. We're proud to sponsor this broadcast of Lindsay Leopard Athletics and want to wish all the students, faculty, and staff a successful year.
S&H Tank Service is your choice for Lindsay-owned and operated vacuum truck service. S&H Tank Service's fleet is equipped with transports, bobtails, pump and kill trucks rated up to 10,000 PSI, plus hot oil units, rock trailers, frac tanks, mud and shell haul-off pits, and soil farming. As Lindsay High School graduates, S&H is proud to support Lindsay schools and all of their student activities. S&H Tank Service would like to wish the Leopards and Leopardettes the best of luck in everything they do. Give S&H a call anytime, 24/7 at 405-756-3121. That's 405-756-3121. And remember, your phone starts our trucks. That's S&H Tank Service of Lindsay.
For all your tax services, contact Grant and Katie Johnson, CPA. Grant and Katie are certified public accountants that provide full-service accounting, bookkeeping, payroll, and tax services. With 2 offices, one located at 600 Southeast 4th Street in Lindsay, Oklahoma, and another at 313 North Walnut in Pauls Valley, Grant and Katie are ready to meet your CPA needs. Give Grant or Katie a call at 405-238-2727 and set up your appointment today.
Welcome back to Kellyville in the Kellyville Event Center. My name is Greg Peary. Glad you're here with us for Lindsay Leopard basketball, presented by the American Exchange Bank. Here on KBLPlive, we're about ready to get underway here. The Lindsay Leopards and the Heritage Hall Chargers get ready to do battle here on the consolation round. And I need to say hi to all the girls and everybody hanging out down at the Right Cut. Was down there last night and got beautified for the broadcast today. Let's get you to the starting lineups, and they'll introduce the Leopards first, so we'll go ahead and stick with that. And starting for the Lindsay Leopards, they'll start at guard, a 5'9 junior, number 1, Armando Hernandez. At forward, a 6-foot-tall sophomore, number 2, Isaac Cameron. At guard, a 6-foot junior, number 10, that is Hunter Russell. At forward, a 6'2 junior, number 23, Bryce Cater. And at forward, a 6'3 junior, 34 is Gustavo Torres. The Leopards are 18-9 on the season. Head coach is Devin Terry. He is assisted by Gavin Wilson. The Heritage Hall Chargers. They will start number 1, a 6-foot-tall sophomore. That is Xavier Imbro. Number 5 is a 5'10 junior, Denton Southers is his name. Number 10 is a 6-foot-tall sophomore, Porter Gillespie. Number 11, a 6'4 senior, and that is Roman Welch. And then they'll round out the starting 5 with number 23, that is TJ Williams, the 6'5 sophomore. So they are not starting the other 6'5", which is Jonathan Carter. He's the guy that usually posts up underneath. And Williams, the other 6'5 guy, typically hangs out around the three-point line. So we'll see maybe the head coach for Heritage Hall, Dylan Sullivan, his assistant Chris Hamilton, John Nash, and Kareem Hankin. And we're about ready to get underway. The 6'5 Carter controls it Williams into the backcourt. Southers on the handle. The Leopards in a 3-2 zone here to open up. Right wing with it is Gillespie. Sends it back up top to Welch. He'll give it back over to Southers into the left corner. Gillespie back up top. Williams sidesteps, fires the long 2. It won't go, but in the lane. Nice rebound and put back from Southers. Puts the Chargers up 2-0. Full court man pressure. Imbo all over Hernandez, and comes up with the steal and the turnover, and he'll convert the layup at the other end. One of the things I said the Leopards cannot do today is turn the ball over, and right off the bat we give it away at the top of the key and out near the half line to get an easy conversion on the other end. 4-0 here. They trap Hernandez. There is turnover number 2, and then Hernandez, I think, is going to get whistled, or did they get the – actually, I think they got Imbro on that one. His first. That'll be the first foul of the game. Leopards get a break right there. Cameron will catch it in the backcourt, give it back to Hernandez. He'll work on Imbro across the half line. Left wing Russell dribbles to the top of the key, gives it to Torres. Sends it right wing to Hernandez. Around the Torres screen. Comes back up top, Cameron. Cater around the screen from Cameron, gets to the right elbow, lost the handle on the basketball. There's turnover number 2 on the Leopards. Although Torres got it back, found Cater into the basket, put it in. Nice job. The Leopards did not give up. And Cater got an easy one to pull Leopards back within 2. Up top, Welch. Back over to Southers, directs traffic. He'll work toward the right wing. Leopards stay in that 3-2 zone. Southers back over left side. Imbro got around Hernandez, comes back up top to Welch. Williams, right elbow, all the way back to Imbro. Left corner 3 on the way, skips out, no good. Cameron will pull down the miss for the Leopards. Quickly ahead, Cater left wing, goes around the screen from Torres, back to Torres. Russell wide open, right corner 3, it's short. Williams has the backside rebound. And Cater, I think, is going to get whistled for the foul there, trying to get it away from Williams coming the other way. First foul against the Leopards is Cater's first. So Southers will get the inbound from Welch. Set it back up. Works to the right. Welch comes out and gets it, splits the two up top, comes in the left corner, three from Gillespie on the way and good. 7-2, 5-point lead for the Chargers as Imbro and Hernandez move up the left side of the floor. Hernandez waits on the screen from Torres, goes back to Torres on the wing left side, back up top to Hernandez. Works it back to Russell. Back up top, Torres, quickly to the left side. Hernandez gets around Imbro, floater down the baseline, everything but the finish. Torres, big-time offensive board in the putback. 7-4, Leopards within 3. 5 minutes left here in the first. Southers again on the handle. Left side, Gillespie, three-pointer again on the way. That one will not go down, but tipped out by Southers, but right into the hands of Hernandez. Trapped, lost the basketball. Third turnover on the Leopards, and Imbro going the other way. Wanted the dunk, missed it, didn't get anything, and he'll get no rebound, no putback. It's still loose. Finally, it's pulled down out of there by Welch. Williams sends it back to Gillespie, skip it all the way back to Imbro. Baseline left side, Welch. Blocked by Torres. Welch still has it, though. They'll come back to Gillespie left side. Great defense right here from the Leopards. Williams, the NBA three doesn't go. It's an air ball, and Torres claims it for the Leopards. Finally, they get down here with that basketball and a stop. Russell left wing. Picked up by Gillespie. Gets to the elbow, takes him baseline, hesitates, and left it short. Gillespie with the rebound. Left corner, Southers, inside. Williams lost the basketball, turnover. Leopards have a 2-on-1 break. Cater the Euro step. The reverse layup won't go. Got his own miss. Right elbow, step through, still left it short. Williams will claim it this time. Chargers bring it the other way quickly. Imbro into the right corner, Southers. Back to Imbro, right wing three on the way off the back iron. Torres with his third rebound of the day so far. Quickly ahead, Cater stops, fires the right wing three, too strong. And then Cameron, a little too aggressive coming back after that rebound, knocks Southers to the ground, and he'll whistle for his first foul, second team foul of the quarter. Quick action here, it is 7-4. Heritage Hall by 3, 3:16 left in the first. Hernandez will get a breather. Number 3, Creed Taylor, the 5'11 junior, has checked in for the Leopards. Welch has it between the circles. Leopards stay in this 3-2 zone. Pass is tipped by Taylor. Imbro gets it back top of the key. Back to the left side. Southern's got around the Cameron flyby. Shot's off the miss, though. It's off the mark, though. And Hunter Russell claims the miss for the Leopards. Russell now on the point. Sends it to Taylor right wing. Picked up by Imbro. Dances, gets into the lane, sends it out to Cameron. Left wing three from Isaacs off the front iron, no good. Imbro will claim it for the Chargers. Again, quickly up the floor to Welch on the right side. Dances with it in the corner. Cameron has the defense. He'll send it back up to Southers, and then left side to Imbro. Quickly left corner, Gillespie. Three ball on the way, and that's his second three. Porter Gillespie's got 6. It's a 10-4 Chargers lead with 2:15 left here in the first. Taylor pushes up the left side, gets all the way into the lane, dumps it down to Torres, and Torres up and in. Fantastic drive from Taylor. Left an easy one for Torres. 10-6, Leopards within 4, 2 minutes left. High post, Southers, back out Gillespie. He's got 3 threes. It's a 7-point lead now. 13-6. Welch chases Cameron to the half point. Gives it up to Taylor. Taylor again gets down and in, threw it away. Here comes Williams the other way. Gillespie has another wide open look at 3, and he knocks that one down too. And just like that, the Leopards are down 10 with 1:28 left to go here in the first quarter. Timeout on the floor. We'll take it with them and come back to Kellyville right after this. This is Leopard basketball presented by the American Exchange Bank on KBLPlive.
For all your oil-filled electrical needs, call Michael Sherrock with SOS Electrical. SOS is a family-owned business that specializes in oil-filled, industrial, and commercial electrical construction and maintenance. No job is too big, no job is too small. Give SOS a call at 1-405-428-1944 today. Good luck, Leopards!
(16-6) Heritage Hall with the 10-point lead. We've got a minute 28 left here in the first. Hernandez back in the ball game. Russell gets a breather. Leopards with a basketball out of the timeout. Goes to work on Welch. He'll get all the way into the lane. Leaves it for Torres. Torres again attacks. This time it's off the bottom of the backboard. No good. Number 33, Carter Knowles, who had checked in for the Chargers during that timeout, came up with a miss, but then Southers gets whistled for carrying the basketball, and the Leopards get it back off the third turnover against the Chargers. So Leopards have done good about getting some penetration into the lane and getting some looks around the rim. They're going to have to keep doing that. Hernandez works on Southers as he comes across the timeline. Flips it behind him to Taylor. Taylor goes right back to Hernandez. Cameron now on the wing left side. Penetrates. Gets it to Cater. Has a wide open three right corner, and it's good. Leopards needed that. Pulls them back within 7. We've got 45 seconds left to go here in the first quarter. Southers across the timeline. Works to the top of the key. Go all the way to the rack. And tough shot. Cater tips the rebound once, and then Torres will come away with it. Leopards with the ball. 25 seconds left. Cameron down the baseline left side. Floater in the lane is good for Cameron. Points off turnovers are huge, and there's 2 that they needed desperately to pull them within 5. 15 seconds left to go here in the first. Gillespie on the handle. Taylor with the defense. Out near the half line. Clock down to 5. Down to 4. Gillespie to the left wing. Up top. Long three off the back iron for Welch. No good. And we get to the end of the first with Heritage Hall a 5-point lead on the Leopards, 16-11, but it'll be Leopard basketball to start the second. When we come back after this is Leopard basketball presented by the American Exchange Bank on KBLP Live.
Hey, Lindsay community. My name is Christian Torres, and I am the minister for the Lindsay Church of Christ. We would like to invite you to come and worship with us on Sundays at 10:45 a.m. and Wednesdays at 7 p.m. We're located at 1205 West Cherokee Street. Here at the Lindsay Church of Christ, you will find the truth of God's Word, spoken in love, and a group of people who love God and one another. Do you have a Bible question? Well, we have a Bible answer. Come and worship with us and be edified at the Lindsay Church of Christ.
Update on some other of our area teams that were playing today. The Lady Dragons of Purcell were playing this afternoon and took on the Lady Tigers of Tuttle, and the Lady Dragons lost that game by 2 earlier today, so they are out of the area tournament in Class 4A. Hernandez lost the handle. Cater there to save it, but then has it knocked away from him. And ahead, the other end, Southers is going to get the points off of those 2 points off that turnover for the Leopards. And they find themselves back down by 7. Cater on the handle around the screen from Torres. Comes back left, gets to the top of the key, and we're going to get an offensive foul called on the screen from Torres. His first, team's first in here in the second quarter. So Heritage Hall basketball, they lead by 7. 30 seconds into this second quarter. Gillespie on the handle, goes to Embro. Carter, that is Williams at the free throw line. Tried to get it down to Carter Knowles and threw it out of bounds. Turnover number 4 on Heritage Hall. Cameron will bring it up. Williams backs way off of him. Hernandez gets it right wing, gets away, gets into the lane, sends it to Cater, left corner. 3-ball on the way, it's off the side of the backboard. Imbro with the miss, races the other way, gets to the right elbow, stops, sends it out to Southers. Run off the 3-point line by Torres. Now the matchup. The flop from Southers didn't work. He missed the shot, and Hernandez had it knocked out of his hands by Williams. It'll stay with the Leopards. Leopards down 7, just over a minute into this second quarter, and have the basketball back. Cameron will get it. Williams has him in the backcourt. Gets it across to Hernandez, right wing. The lob inside to Cater. Double team, stripped from it, got it back. Goes back inside, up top. Taylor has a look at 3. Knocks it down! Creed Taylor for 3. 18-14. Leopards back within 4. Gillespie on the handle. Leopards have gone man now. And Williams manages to get himself free. Can't hit the shot, though. Cater will pull away the miss. Hernandez sends it over to Cameron left side. Cameron double team. Now needs some help. Torres will bail him out. The nice feed from Torres. Caught Hernandez coming down the baseline. Fantastic over-the-shoulder pass from Torres. And the Leopards are back within 2. Gillespie at the elbow. Has Taylor behind him, Sends it back up top to Imbro. Tried to get away from Hernandez. Can't get it done. Down the baseline. Ball turnover. Here comes Taylor the other way. Stops right wing. Sends it across the Cater left corner, and he traveled with it. 18-16. Leopards within 2. We've got 5:31 here before halftime. Knowles will check out. Number 3 is Terrence Brown, the 6'2 senior, who has checked in to replace him for the Chargers. Southers works to the right wing, sends it in the corner to Imbro. 3-ball up and good for Xavier Imbro. Back to a 5-point lead for the Chargers. Taylor will bring it up for the Leopards. We approach 5 minutes left before halftime. Taylor, step back, gave it to Torres, gets it right back, goes back to his right. Now gets all the way into the lane. The floater over the front of the rim and good. Creed Taylor, 5 in the quarter. The Leopards back within possession, 21-18. Imbro all the way to the rack, lays it up high off the glass and in. There's the speed of Imbro. The Leopards turn it over off the inbounds, and then Taylor will get whistled for the foul, trying to get it back. Creed's first, team's second, but that's where the turnovers can kill you, especially when you're right into their basket. And they're going to call it on the shot. They're going to send Xavier Imbro to the free throw line. This is the first free throw shot by either team today. And Imbro does not connect on the first. Leaves it a 5-point lead. We've got 4:40 left. Cater will get a breather. Russell returns for the Leopards. Welch will check out. Southers returns, and I'm sorry, it is Barrett Travis, number 22, who checks in for the Chargers. Imbro does hit on the second free throw. He has 8 in the ballgame now, and it's a 6-point Heritage Hall lead at 24-18. Full court man pressure. Taylor will get the inbounds. He'll go to work on Barrett Travis as he brings it across the timeline. Works to the left side. Goes all the way down, and they're going to whistle Travis. No. Yes, they will. Travis with the push as Taylor took him to the baseline. First team foul in the quarter. That's just the second foul that has been called on Heritage Hall in this ballgame. 4:29 left, timeout on the floor. We'll take it with them and come back here to Kellyville after this. This is Leopard Basketball presented by the American Exchange Bank on KBLP Live.
Whether you want to promote your business or unite your team, depend on Design It. Locally owned and operated, we are dedicated to offering the service you need to give you the results you deserve. We are committed to providing you with custom screen printing, embroidery, custom graphic designs, logo designs, and we have a creative arts department and an in-house artist who can take your idea and give it our professional touch with custom art services. Contact us today.
24-18, Leopards the ball out of the timeout. Cameron gets the inbounds. Wanted to go back to Taylor, couldn't get there. The nice move from Cameron in the lane, couldn't finish. Saved inbounds, though, by Terrence Brown right into the hands of Imbro. Ahead to Williams, who can't finish, but he'll get fouled on his transition basket. And they'll get Hernandez with that. That's Armando's first. The third team foul on the Leopards here in the quarter. And we'll send T.J. Williams to the line. He is scoreless so far. His first trip to the free throw line. And he'll remain scoreless, as that one will not drop either. 24-18, still a 6-point Heritage Hall lead. You see Coach Terry in a very animated discussion with one of the officials on the far side. Not sure he got his point across or not. Williams' second free throw will not go for him either. Cameron will pull down a miss. Leopards with the ball down by 6. Hernandez gets it. Sends it left side, Taylor. Cameron gives him the screen. To Torres between the circles. Hernandez right side. Back to Torres. Torres low post up top. Cameron straightaway three. No. Rebound, Imbro. Imbro stops left wing. Takes it up top, Gillespie. Nobody on Gillespie. He missed the three too strong, but it came right back to Imbro. Williams back up top to Gillespie. Gets to the left elbow. Rejected by Hunter Russell. What a block. Russell climbed the ladder that time and rejected that shot. Taylor up top to Cameron. Quickly to Russell, left corner. Sends it out to Taylor, top of the key. Taylor dances. Three skips out. Hernandez with the miss underneath. Throws it to Russell. Russell's floater high off the glass, too strong. Taylor got it back. Draws the contact. Can't get it to go, but he'll get some free throws out of it. Taylor to the free throw line to shoot 2 as Barrett Travis picks up his second personal, second team foul. And Taylor knocks down the free throw. He leads all Leopard scorers. He's got 6 points in the game, all here in this quarter, coming in off the bench tonight. Imbro will check out. And the number 0, Kingston Rivers, the 5'9", a sophomore, checks in for Heritage Hall. Taylor is woefully short with his second free throw, and Rivers will pull down the miss. Here comes Southers the other way, stopped on the drive from Hernandez. Great defense from Hernandez. Shot will not drop, and Hernandez cannot come up with the rebound, but when Terrence Brown grabbed it, he was on the end line, and that'll go as turnover number 7 against Heritage Hall. And for the Leopards, number 5, Crew Flood, the 6-foot-tall freshman. Cameron gets a well-deserved break with 2:50 left to go here in the half. Leopards down by 5. Taylor avoids the double team. Pass is tipped. Flood came up with it but lost it. Oh, and they're going to say it's off of Flood. I thought that went off the foot of Rivers. I really thought that should be Leopard basketball, and Flood says the same thing, but unfortunately the official did not agree. That'll be turnover number 9 now on the Leopards then. Southers gets it right wing, comes back up top to Rivers. Gillespie on the left side, back to Southers between the circles. Gillespie gets it back on the wing left side, waits on the screen from Brown, goes away from it, now comes back to rescreen it. Brown into the lane. Underneath, Southers sends it back out. 3 from Welch left side, back rim no good. Cater tips the ball to Mondo Hernandez. Russell, double team, gets it out to Cater. He's double teamed wing left side, gets it to Hernandez between the circles. He'll reset it with 2 minutes left. Taylor had the wide open 3, and the battle for the rebound is going to be pulled down by Terrence Brown. And Taylor comes away with the steal. The step through, off the glass and in. 8 points in the quarter from Creed Taylor, and the Leopards are back within 3. Left wing, 3 from the left elbow will go up for Gillespie. A 2-point shot, excuse me. He's got 14. He had 4 threes in the first quarter. Back to a 5-point lead, 26-21. We've got a minute 20 left before halftime. Hernandez back to Flood. Flood double teamed, and we're going to get a blocking foul called on the Chargers. And they're going to call this on the floor, so the Leopards will bring it under their own basket as Cameron returns. Hernandez will sit for the Leopards. Williams and Imbro both return for the Chargers. So both teams with their starting 5 back out there for the final minute 16. Taylor still looking to inbound. He'll lob it all the way out. It's tipped into the backcourt, but Cater's back there to save it for the Leopards. Sends it across to Taylor on the right side. Taylor drives baseline, double teamed. Got to go into the lane. Finally did get to Cameron, but it's knocked loose from him, and see if he can get it back. He did. Great hustle, but he traveled with it. Maybe picked up an extra step there as he grabbed it, but it's turnover number 10 now on the Leopards. We go under a minute to the left here in the first half. Imbro trapped right side, all the way to the rack, blocked by Flood. And then we're going to get a reach-in foul called on Imbro. More of a frustration foul right there, as he thought probably he should have got a foul on his drive to the basket that did not get called. Eighth turnover against the Chargers. So the Leopards back with the basketball, down by 5. 50 seconds left to go here in the first half. Cameron in the backcourt with the basketball. Races across the timeline. The trap's coming the other way. Needs to get rid of it. Steps through. Flood underneath with the basket. What a find from Cameron. And nice cut to the rack from Crew Flood. Leopards within 3. 30 seconds left. Cameron absolutely denying the basketball to Williams, who got it and ran over Flood. It's out of bounds. Leopard basketball. Much to the delight of the Leopard fans. There's a pretty good Leopard following here in Kellyville. Leopards with the ball, 20 seconds left. Cameron works on Welch, gets it to Cater, right wing, down to 10 seconds. Russell steps up, left wing 3 on the way. It's good! Ties the game at 26. 2-1. And the half-court shot is short, and the Lindsay Leopards have tied this game up at 26, headed to the halftime locker room. You gotta love basketball, absolutely. Paige said it best. Speaking of Paige, let's send it back over to her. We'll take a timeout, and I'll figure out my officially unofficial stats from this first half. We'll be back with more of your American Exchange Bank halftime show from the Kellyville Event Center right after this on KBLP Live.
Saving a taste of authentic Mexico right here in town? Head over to Casa 13. Order to go and settle in for all your Leopard action at home. We now serve breakfast Saturdays. See us at 110 Southeast 4th.
Gives it to Leslie in the right corner. Back up top. Cannon gets a look at 3, and it's good! to Russell. Steps through, lays it off the glass and in. Nice move. Oh, nice drive from Hernandez.
Looking for your next adventure? Head to Morris Motorsports in Chickasha. We carry top brands like Polaris, Can-Am, Kawasaki, and Honda. Plus, we offer a full-service and parts department. Whether it's ATVs, side-by-sides, motorcycles, or accessories, we've got what you're looking for. Visit morrismotorsports.com or give us a call at 405-224-6113. At Morris Motorsports, we don't just sell machines, we sell fun.
Hey friends, Danny Daniels here. I wanted to take a moment and let you know about a very helpful service that I provide for you and your family in our community. I own and operate Danny Daniels Pest Services, and I would like to ask you to call me the next time you have a need or desire for effective, safe, and affordable pest services. If you have spiders, roaches, ants, fleas, ticks, scorpions, crickets, whatever, I can help. Give me a call at 405-428-3833. That's 405-428-3833. I'd be glad to help.
Are you struggling to find a health insurance plan that fits your needs as well as your budget? Let me, Matt Powers, a licensed insurance agent, help you navigate the insurance maze and find the best plan for you. Together, we'll search a variety of plans from nationally recognized carriers at no cost to you. We can talk over the phone or in person. Why stress or wonder if you're choosing the right plan when I can help you for free? Call today and let me help you.
At South Central Medical and Resource Center, we strive to provide the highest level of medical care to the communities that we serve. It's our goal to foster and inspire a family atmosphere, and that doesn't just start in our waiting room. That's why South Central Medical and Resource Center is a proud sponsor of Lindsay Athletics and Academics.
Are you tired of doing laundry? Give Sunshine Suds a call and let them do it for you. Sunshine Suds will wash and fold your clothes, and they also offer dry cleaning. Sunshine Suds also does quilting and alterations. Load up that laundry basket and head to Sunshine Suds, located at 107 Southwest 2nd Street in Lindsay, Oklahoma, or give them a call at 405-756-2850.
Tabor's Drug has been locally owned and operated for almost 60 years and has employed many leopards and leopardettes. We are very proud to be a supporter of our sports teams. At Tabor's Drug, your prescriptions are filled with care and accuracy, and our pharmacist is available for free consulting concerning your prescriptions bought at Tabor's. We also offer interpreters for our Spanish-speaking friends. We are a very friendly store that has that small town feel. You can reach us at 405-756-4511. Come and see us.
T&W Tire is a family-owned, full-service commercial tire company. As a leader in auto repair, T&W is more than just tires. Our highly qualified mechanics can get you back on the road no matter what you drive. We also specialize in serving the tire needs of commercial fleets, oil and gas, construction equipment, and a variety of industrial applications. So for your automotive needs, look no further than T&W Tire, located at 410 Southeast 4th in Lindsay, Oklahoma, or look up one of our many locations on tnwtire.com.
American Exchange Bank, right here in Lindsay, is a locally owned and operated community bank that believes in just that, you, a community of fellow leopards. We love our customers. We feel very grateful for each one. So if you are looking for a safe place to put your money, need help achieving that next dream project, or are simply looking for a different banking experience, give us a call at 405.
Incorporated is a proud supporter of the Lindsay community. We hope you'll keep us in mind for all your oil-filled electrical needs. You can give us a call at 405-756-4773.
This is Brandon Cottrell, pastor at Calvary Baptist Church. Just want to take a moment and invite you to come worship with us this Sunday. Classes begin at 9:30 and worship follows at 10:45. We have something for all ages each Wednesday night. Meals begin at 5:30 and Bible study follows at 6:30. We would love to have you come be a part of our worship. We're located 410 West Chickasaw. Come join us.
Back here at halftime in Kellyville, it is a tie ball game. The Lindsay Leopards and the Heritage Hall Chargers are all knotted up at 26 here at halftime. Greg Peary here along with Paige Sutherland, Kevin Scruggs in Kellyville, Oklahoma. Glenn Shoemake back at home in Lindsay, Oklahoma, taking care of stats for us as well as he watches the live stream. And, of course, I think is Jason running things back at the station for us? Jason Wallenberg running things on the FM side back in Lindsay, Oklahoma as well. Looking at our officially unofficial stats from the first half, and we'll start with the Chargers. 14 in the first half from Porter Gillespie. The sophomore knocked down 4 threes in that first quarter. He finishes the first half with 14 points. He hit 4 of the 5 3-point baskets that Heritage Hall had in that first half, and the other one belonged to Xavier Imbro. He finishes with 8 to round out the 8 from him, and then 4 from Denton Southers rounds out the scoring for the Chargers, who went 1 for 4 from the charity stripe in the first half. The Lindsay Leopards really spread it, but Creed Taylor in off the bench leads the way for the Leopards. He had 8 in that second quarter. Then we get 5 from Bryce Cater, 4 from Gus Torres, 3 from Hunter Russell. He had that 3-point basket that tied the game at 26 right there at the end of that second quarter. And then 2 points apiece from Armando Hernandez, Isaac Cameron, and Crew Flood. And the Leopards go 1 for 2 from the charity stripe. The shooting numbers look like this for Heritage Hall. They were 5 of 15 from the 2-point line. They were 5 of 12 from 3, so nearly 50% shooting there from the 3-point line for them. Again, I think Gillespie ended up probably guessing 4 for 5 or 4 for 6 from that 3-point line there in that first quarter, but cooled off there in the second. And then a total of 10 of 27 from the field for Heritage Hall in the first half. That's 37% field goal shooting. For the Leopards, they were 8 for 15, so better than 50% from the field from 2-point. 3 for 10 from the 3-point line. They end up 11 of 25 from the field. 44% shooting. And so the two things that we talked about in the pregame, when you're playing a team that's athletic and quick and can play the way these Chargers can play, is you can't turn the ball over and you have to shoot well. Well, they've got the shooting well part down. They're turning the ball over. They're going to have to work on here in the second half. The Leopards had 10 turnovers in that first half, but the plus side of that is they forced 9 against Heritage Hall, so that makes helps make up for that. And the turnover battle was with -1 for Heritage Hall. The Leopards are also -1 on the glass. 16-15, Heritage Hall out-rebounded the Leopards here in the first half. And those are your officially unofficial first-half stats from here in Kellyville. 26-26, our halftime score. Keep in mind, we've got Leopardette basketball coming up tonight. Scheduled tip time for that, 6 o'clock. And we'll be back 5:45 for pregame here at the Kellyville Event Center. Very nice facility here in the Kellyville. And we'll have that game for you. The Leopardettes will take on the Lady Royals of CCS tonight. Again, the winner of that game moves into a 1 o'clock game tomorrow afternoon, where they will play the Lady Eagles of Hennessy. They defeated the Heritage Hall Lady Chargers earlier. And so the Hennessy team awaits the winner of that Lindsay CCS game tonight. That game will be at 1 o'clock tomorrow. These two teams will play tomorrow afternoon. The winner of these two teams will play tomorrow afternoon at 2:30. Teams got ready before the officials made it back out onto the floor, but they are headed this way. Heritage Hall will get the basketball to start the second half. Again, we're all tied up at 26. Greg Peary, Paige Sutherland, Kevin Scruggs here in Kellyville. Glad you're along with us here on KBLP Live. Imbro gets it to Gillespie in the backcourt. Leopard started this game in his zone. And now they look to go to trap, and they'll get it back out. Williams has a look at three from the right corner, and he knocks it down. We do not need T.J. Williams to get going from three. 29-26, back to a three-point lead for the Chargers. Leopards have never led in this game. Hopefully that will change. Hernandez has it stripped by Embro, but got it back. He'll give it up to Torres. Back over to Hernandez. And Welch nearly came up with the steal. Cameron comes away with it. Again, the Euro step and the scoop shot up and in for Isaac Cameron. Leopards down one. Embro pushes the other way. Hernandez cuts him off on the drive. Welch drives against Torres. High off the glass, missed it. Cater with the rebound, and really should have been a foul on Williams right there as he hit the side of the head of Cater in the lane. Torres nearly turned it over. Nice move in the lane, but lost his balance and did finally get away. What a move! Hernandez couldn't finish it, though, and Williams will come away the other way. Gillespie's three left wing is up and good. 2 straight threes. It's a 4-point lead for the Chargers. Russell left wing around the screen from Torres. Gives it up to Cater, works it right side to Hernandez. Hernandez back inside to Cater. Turns baseline, double teamed, back to Torres. He'll drive to the elbow. Cameron gets a wide open three. Left corner, and it's good for Isaac Cameron. 32-31, Leopards back within one. Gillespie feeling it, but that one's short. Rebound pulled down by Hernandez. Leopards with a chance to get their first lead of the day. Lob inside to Cater. He's got Southers on the backside. Russell, that's his spot. That one won't go, but Hernandez can't finish. And it's going to be off of Southers, out of bounds. The Leopards get a break. 2 great opportunities right there, and we're going to have a timeout called by Coach Dylan Sullivan for the Chargers. 5:48 left here in the third. Leopards down 1, but with the basketball when we come back after this. This is Leopard basketball presented by the American Exchange Bank on KBLP Live.
The team at Streamline Services contributes a great deal of their success to hard work, experience, and above all, a positive health and safety protocol. There is every reason they should be your next phone call for any of your oil and gas swabbing needs. Give Austin Smith a call today at 1-405-756-7763 to see how Streamline Services can help with your project while ensuring safety and professionalism without sacrificing quality work being done. Everyone at Streamline Services wishes the best of luck to everyone at Lindsay Public Schools this year. Go Leopards!
5:48 left to go here in the third quarter. Leopards trail by 1, 32-31 to Heritage Hall. Leopards will have the ball on the baseline under their own basket coming out of the timeout. Russell, Torres, Cameron, Hernandez, and Cater on the floor. Cater will trigger on the baseline. Cameron gets it right corner, up top to Torres. Russell left side. Drives, sends it back up top to Hernandez, gives it right back to Russell. Russell around the screen from Torres, all the way into the lane. Scoop shot from Russell, up and in. And the Leopards get their first lead of the game at 33-32. Left wing, Welch looking underneath. Cameron keeping Williams covered up. They go for the lob pass to the 6'5 Williams, and not much Cameron can do there, giving up too much height. Right back to a 1-point Chargers lead. Cameron gets away from everybody, all the way in again, around, can't get it to go, got his own miss. Went back up, and this time he'll get a foul from Roman Welch, I believe. Double check, that is Welch's first. Cameron doing a great job of getting in the lane and going to the rack. He gets a couple of free throws out of this one. He's got 7 in the ball game now. 2 free throws coming here for the sophomore. And the first one up and good. Ties the game back up at 34. Knowles checks back in. Welch will check out for Heritage Hall. Hernandez is out. Taylor back in for the Leopards. Cameron's second free throw on the way. That one's off the front iron, no good. Williams has his fourth rebound, nearly lost it. Gillespie gets it, comes the other way. Leaves it for Knowles between the circles. Back to Imbro. Around the Knowles screen, down the lane, high off the glass. The runner is good for Xavier Imbro. He's in double figures with 10. 2-point Heritage Hall lead. 4:35 left here in the third. Cameron on the handle. He's got big TJ Williams out there on him. Comes back between the circles to Torres. Back to Cameron. Back to Torres, top of the key. Looks to drive in. Spin move. Double team. Gets it to Cameron. Quickly left side. Russell's three on the way. That's good! Hunter Russell's second three of the game. Leopards are back up by one. Halfway through the third quarter. Imbro dances left wing. Sends it to Knowles, top of the key. Gillespie around a double screen. Gets up top. Misses it. Torres does pull down the miss. Outlet for Russell. He'll push it up the right side. Goes to Torres across the lane. Cater hesitated and then missed the shot. Southers with the miss. He races the other way, nearly lost it. Southers to the rack, missed that. Great block out from Cameron. Kept Williams off the glass. Torres comes away with a miss and a timeout called by Coach Devin Terry for the Leopards. 37-36, Lindsay with a 1-point lead and the basketball. 3:28 left in third. We're back after this timeout. This is Leopard basketball presented by the American Exchange Bank on KBLP Live.
The Shopper News Note isn't just another paper. The Shopper News Note is a weekly publication that arrives in your mailbox every Wednesday for free. The Shopper offers free Shopper Topper advertisements as well as news notes and classifieds. And everyone at the Shopper wishes the Lindsay Leopards good luck this season. Go Leopards!
3:28 left to go here in the third quarter. Leopards with the basketball and a 1-point lead at 37-36. Heritage Hall again in this full court man pressure. Russell will give it right back to Taylor, and they'll just clear out. And Taylor will go one-on-one with Imbro coming up the floor. Gets it across the timeline, and he traveled with it. That is their first turnover of this second half, but got to take care of the basketball. Had a chance to really kind of build on a lead right there, and now you give it right back. Now you got to get a stop. Imbro, left wing, the screen from Williams. He says go away from it. And Russell tripped it out of his hands. I really thought that might have got off of Imbro out of bounds. They're going to give it back to the Chargers. Quick hands there from Russell. Got to watch for the lob to Williams. They give it out into the corner to Welch instead. Welch dances, gets around the screen from Knowles. A step back three from Welch on the way and good. His first basket of the game, but it puts Heritage Hall back up by 2 at 39-37. 2:45 left in the third. Cameron around the screen from Torres, rescreens, goes back to the right, comes to Cater. Into the right corner, Taylor got around Imbro, got around Knowles, but left it too short on the layup. Welch comes away with the miss. Imbro absolutely plows over Cameron, and Imbro just picked up his third personal. Second team foul in the quarter, but that is 3 on Imbro, and he will have a seat. Cameron was there well before Imbro made that in, and that was a great play. It took a lot of courage to stand with Imbro coming at you at full speed. Great play, though, from the sophomore. Cameron sends it back to Taylor. Taylor backs out, now looks to attack, gets to the elbow, spin move into the lane, the step through with the left hand, and it's up and good for Creed Taylor. He's in double figures with 10, and we are tied at 39. 2:05. And we've got bodies everywhere. We'll have an offensive foul called. on a moving screen from T.J. Williams. That's just his first foul. That is the third team foul. The Leopards get it back, tie game. 2 minutes left in the third. Taylor pushes up on Southers, gets across the timeline, now slows down. Again, looks to attack, gets to the elbow right side, into the lane. Step through again, the left hand won't go, but he'll get fouled, and Taylor forcing the officials, as I steal a word from Michael Cage, forces the officials to put air in the whistle. But great job. Picks up a foul on Denton Southers. That's just his first, but that's the fourth team foul. Leopards have not had a foul called on them in this quarter yet. Cameron, right back to Taylor, right corner three, and it's good! Creed Taylor, 13 in the ball game, and the Leopards have their biggest lead at 42-39. A minute and a half left here in the third. Southers will check back in. Knowles will check out for the Chargers. Imbro to inbound on the sideline. Gets it to Gillespie. Works out between the circles. Back to Imbro wing right side. Williams around a double screen. Lost the handle on it, and they're going to say the Leopards the last to touch it. Again, easily could have been off the leg of Williams there, but great defense, quick hands by the Leopards. They catch the Leopards is almost asleep there. Southers got it in the corner, but quick recovery from Cater. Ran him off the line. Williams takes it under the basket. Tough shot. Williams got it to go. He's got 5 in the ball game. Leopard lead is down to 1 at 42-41. We've got a minute left to go here in the third. Cater right wing. Round the screen from Torres. Goes back to Torres. No look pass to Russell. Left corner three on the way. Missed it. Taylor and Russell both crashed for that miss. And Welch ended up with it. Gillespie, again, great recovery from Hunter Russell. Imbro was wide open on that left wing, and Russell tips the pass out of bounds. 45 seconds left here with the Leopards up by 1. Welch top of the key. Williams will get it out between the circles. Looks to drive in. Cameron's with the stop. The low look pass underneath, and Welch got an easy one. They double teamed and left Welch open under the basket. 43-42. Heritage Hall back up by 1. We've got 20 seconds left before the end of the third. Taylor lost the basketball, and it's still loose. He'll finally, it's going to be a jump ball, I believe. The Leopards have the possession arrow. I was just fixing to say if the Leopards could get something here, they'd get the ball to start the fourth quarter, but not now. That tie ball gives it to them, so now it'll go back to Heritage Hall to start the fourth. But the Leopards have a chance here to get the lead back with 13 seconds left. Cater will get it out near the half line from Taylor. Russell comes to get it. They'll screen to get Cater open on the right wing. Double teams, comes back to Russell. Russell to the free throw line and lost it. Gillespie from half court doesn't get even close. So Heritage Hall ends up with a 1-point lead at the end of 3. 43-42, Heritage Hall by 1. This is going to be a fun finish. Don't go away. We're back with the fourth quarter after this timeout. This is Leopard Basketball presented by the American Exchange Bank on KBLP Live.
This is Dr. Matt Shelton with Lindsay Family Dentistry. I'm a 1997 graduate of Lindsay High School and have been practicing dentistry in Lindsay since 2006. We welcome you to come to our dental practice so we can help you and your family with all your dental needs. We offer dental services for everyone at every age, from braces to aligners to crowns, bridges, dentures, and implants. Give us a call today at 405-756-4093 or stop by at 102 Southwest 7th Street and let us give you the healthy, beautiful smile you've always dreamed of.
El Unico Taco Truck is ready to curb your hunger. The traveling taco truck has locations in Lindsay and Blanchard and is available for catering services. You can contact El Unico to book your next event at 405-760-0821. El Unico enjoys supporting all of our Leopards with their Taco Tuesdays. Reach out to El Unico for your next event.
Incorporated is a proud supporter of the Lindsay community.
We hope you'll keep us in mind for all your oil-filled electrical needs. You can give us a call at 405-756-4773.
43-42, Heritage Hall, the 1-point lead in the ball as we start the fourth quarter. Imbro will get it in the backcourt. Gets it to Gillespie left wing. Back up top to Imbro. Gets around a screen from Williams. Stops left elbow. Jumper too strong. Torres pulls down the miss. The outlet for Cater. Wants to run. Now he wisely pulls it back out. Cameron dances between the circles. Works to the right wing. Gets a screen from Torres. Comes back to Taylor left side. Cater trying to post up underneath. Russell, backside three, wide open. Back iron, no good. And Williams will track down the long rebound. Imbro in the lane. Sends it to Gillespie right wing. Great recovery there from Russell. Back to Welch. Long three left wing. Rattles out, no good. Cater pulls down that miss. I've got that as Cater's 7th rebound tonight. And then Taylor lost the basketball, but Cater's right there to save it. Got it back to Taylor. Back to Cameron. Cameron baseline right side. Drives around the big man. He put it up. He can't get it to go. But Williams will pick up the foul, just his second. First foul here in the fourth quarter against the Chargers, but Isaac Cameron heads back to the free throw line. Leopards have only attempted, this will be free throws 5 and 6. Heritage Hall had 4 in the first half. They have not attempted one here in the second half. There's just not been a lot of fouls called, especially in shooting situations. And Cameron's short with the first one. He's now 1 of 3 at the line. Uncharacteristic miss for him from the free throw line. Hits that one, though. He's got 9 in the ball game, and he ties it at 43. Williams between the circles. Gillespie left wing. Around the Williams screen. Back over to Southers. Southers around the screen from Williams. Gets into the lane. Sends it out into the right corner to Welch. Back to Imbro, who drives in. And Torres had the shot blocked there, but Imbro hits the deck, and the foul called. And did they get that on a Cater? They did. Cater's second. Team's first in the quarter, but they're going to give free throws to Xavier Imbro. Did they put it on Russell? They did. They're slow about getting it on the scoreboard, so I'm not sure what this style, I guess, looks like. Welch may have some blood on him somewhere, so they will tend to that. Terrence Brown will check in for him. So free throws coming up for Imbro. 1 of 2 in the line in that second quarter. He is in double figures with 10 points, but tie game right now, trying to get the lead back, and he knocks that one down. 44-43. Leopards now trail by 1 with a second free throw coming up from Imbro. That one's also good. He's now 3 of 4 at the line. And a 2-point Chargers lead. Again, token pressure in the backcourt as Russell will bring it up against Gillespie. Crosses the timeline, works to the top of the key, goes around to Torres screen, sends it right wing to Taylor. Torres screens for him. Taylor into the lane, will take Cater back to a left wing three from Russell. That's up and good. Russell's 3rd 3 of the game, and the Leopards are back up by 1. Gillespie out to Southern's, back to Gillespie right wing. They screen for him. He gets to the free throw line. Jumper off the side of the rim, but Southers, nice rebound and put back. 47-46. Heritage Hall back to a 1-point lead. 5:45 left in the ballgame. Russell on the handle. Cameron, the handoff to Taylor. Goes around the Cameron screen. Torres to Russell left corner. Can't go baseline. Brings it back to the top of the key. Sends it to Taylor on the right wing. Goes away from the Cameron screen. Step back three from Taylor on the way. And we're going to have a foul called on Hunter Russell, trying to make room into there for the rebound. His second will be the team's second. And subs back into the ballgame. Russell will check out and get a breather. Hernandez back in. Welch is going to return, but he will return wearing number 15 now. So I guess he needs to thank the sophomore Ty Waldenville, because that's Ty Waldenville's jersey. So I guess he had blood on his. We'll do it that way. Heritage Hall with the basketball and a 1-point lead. 5:10 left in the ballgame. Williams to Gillespie. Back to Souther's left wing. Back up top, Welch behind the screen of Gillespie, and off the glass and in for Welch for his second three. He's got 8 all here in the second half, and it's a 4-point lead now at 50-46 for Heritage Hall. Imbro anticipated that pass perfectly, and he'll dunk it the other end. And the Leopards going the wrong way. 52-46, 6-point lead. Cater, the three left wing, back iron no good. Welch with the miss. 2-on-2 break. Welch around Cameron, lays it up and in, and the Leopards really going the wrong direction. We're going to have a timeout called by Coach Terry. A 9-0 run. 54-46. Heritage Hall with the lead. Let's take a timeout with them. We'll come back after this. This is Leopard Basketball presented by the American Exchange Bank on KBLP Live.
You a small business needing a little creative pick-me-up? Do you need to refresh your business cards or looking for a new logo? Is your business Facebook page still using photos from 2019? Tailored Creative Services offers services for logo design, business cards, photography, videography, and pretty much everything in between. Find me on Facebook at Tailored Creative Services, and let's talk about your next project. Legacy Roofing is a family-owned and operated business that serves Lindsay, Oklahoma and surrounding areas. We specialize in getting your home back to its best, whether it be annual wear and tear or storm damage. We don't just fix roofs, we take care of your home. Legacy Roofing, family-owned, community-focused, and always here for you. Call us today for a free estimate at 405-756-8855 and let us protect your home with the care it deserves.
$54-46. The Chargers have opened up their biggest lead. They had a 10-point lead back in the first quarter. But an 8-point lead now. 4:20 left, plenty of time, but the Leopards have got to quit turning the ball over. Hernandez back in the game, goes to work, spin move in the lane, back to Cameron, right wing. Taylor in the corner for three. Got it! That's what the Leopards need. Back within 5. Halfway through the fourth quarter. Imbro around the Williams screen. Back up top, Gillespie. Back to Imbro, right wing. Skip it all the way back to Welch. Inside to Williams. Backs down Torres. Put it up and in. Back to a 7-point lead. 3:40 left. Cameron between the circles. Drives to the elbow. Takes Gillespie in the lane. Didn't get it to climb over the front of the rim. Nearly did. But Gillespie picks up his first in the ball game. Just a second team foul, but it will be Cameron with the free throws here in the fourth again. He's got 9 points in the ball game. 7 of those have all been here in the second half, and he knocks down that free throw. This will be his 6th free throw attempt. Leopards have only attempted 8. He's got 6 of them. Second one on the way, and that one won't drop. 56-50. Leopards down by 6. Here comes Welch quickly the other way. All the way back out to Imbro, and now Heritage Hall will spread the floor, force the Leopards to come out and play them with a 6-point lead and just 3:15 left. Hernandez out on Imbro. Welch right side. Back out to Southers. Southers looks to drive in, gets into the lane, sends it back out. I would anticipate Heritage Hall will not take another shot unless it's a layup or a dunk, and they nearly had a turnover right there. Imbro back into the right corner. Welch nearly lost it again. The layup doesn't drop, but he got his own miss, and a timeout called by Coach Sullivan to save the possession. 2:42 left. The Leopards trail by 6 at 56-50. Take a timeout with them. We're back to Kellyville after this. This is Leopard basketball presented by the American Exchange Bank on KBLP Live.
The City of Lindsay is a proud sponsor of LHS athletics and academics and wishes all Leopards and Leopardettes a healthy, happy, successful season.
Hughes Heat and Air is a family-owned business that serves Lindsay and surrounding areas. Hughes Heat and Air provides service for residential and commercial jobs, including simple repairs and new installations. Hugh and his crew take pride in providing professional, efficient, and reliable work at affordable rates. For your next heat and air project, give Hugh a call at 1-405-756-6399. Good luck, Lindsay.
Get your game day, or any day, off to a great start with Hot Mess Coffee at 213 South Main in Lindsay. Hot Mess Coffee Co. offers coffees, lattes, teas, and other tasty beverages, plus great food, too. Good luck to the Lindsay Leopards from Hot Mess Coffee Co. and Java House Realty at 213 South Main in Lindsay.
2:42 left in the ball game. Heritage Hall has the basketball and a 6-point lead as we come out of the timeout. Became pretty obvious there at the end of that possession that Heritage Hall is going to just pull the ball out and force the Leopards to have to play them 5 out here, and they got to come up with steals, and they did. Ahead to Taylor. Taylor takes it one-on-one. Got a blocking foul called, and again, nearly got that one for an and one. But a nice job, Taylor in transition, 1-on-3, avoided the charge, got the foul, and gets to go to the free throw line. Knocks down that free throw. 17 points in the ball game to lead the way for the Leopards. Had 8 in that second quarter. He's got 9 here in the second half. May get 10 as he knocks down that free throw. 4-point lead for Heritage Hall. Leopards full court pressure. Imbro ahead to Williams. Across. Gillespie for 3, knocks it down. Back to a 7-point game. That one hurt. 2:15 left. Hernandez in the lane against Welch, and Welch will be whistled for the foul. Again, great job with Hernandez attacking the rim and forcing them to call the foul. It was on the floor, so they don't get free throws because that's only the 3rd team foul. That is Welch's 2nd personal. Lob in for Hernandez off the inbounds, right side. Cameron looks to drive in, takes the big man in, can't get it to drop. Rebound ended up in his hands, missed that one as well, and now it got tipped around, and at the other end, Gillespie could have had a wide open layup, didn't even go after it. 1:45 left. Leopards are down 7. Now you're going to have to foul. Imbro to Gillespie. Nope, he's going to shoot a 3. Probably an ill-advised shot, and the Leopards will get it back as Welch knocked it out of bounds. Coach Sullivan probably not happy with that. Give the Leopards a chance to come back with 1:35 left and score here. Hernandez pushes it up the floor. Cater, top of the key, sidestep, 3-ball on the way. No, rebound pulled down by Welch. Immediately fouled, I believe, by Hernandez. That is his 2nd. should be the third team foul on the Leopards. Leopards call a timeout. 59-52, a minute 20 left to go in the ball game. We'll take a timeout with them. We'll come back after this. This is Leopard basketball presented by the American Exchange Bank on KBLP Live.
Hey there, this is Trace Adams with Hassler Hot Oil Service. We are family owned and operated with over 25 years experience. I am a fourth generation Lindsay Leopard, and we proudly support Lindsay Leopards and Leopardettes athletically and academically in all their endeavors. Call my dad, Greg Adams, at 405-756-6075 for all of your hot oiler needs. Again, that's 405-756-6075. Go, Lindsay!
A minute 20 left in the ball game. 7-point Heritage Hall lead. Full court pressure from the Leopards. Hernandez nearly had the steal the Leopards need. Gillespie will get it to Williams, and Williams nearly lost it. He'll get fouled from behind by Hernandez. That should be Armando's third, I believe. Fourth team foul, so no free throws yet. Trying to say that he was shooting the ball, but he was not. He had not got to that point yet. Welch in the backcourt. He'll get fouled by Taylor. And that will put Heritage Hall into bonus. Welch has not been to the free throw line tonight. He does have 10 points and a couple of threes here in the second half. 3-possession game for the Leopards. Need a couple of missed free throws right here from Welch if they can get it. And instead, Welch knocks that one down. Makes it an 8-point lead. Minute 11 left to go in the game. Welch's second one is also up and good. He's got 12 now in the game. 61-52. 9-point lead. Hernandez races the other way, takes Welch to the rack, lays it up and in. 7-point lead. Southers to Imbro. And then ran over Cameron. Nice job, Cameron. That's the second time that he has just stood there and let Imbro come at a full head of steam and run him over. Imbro's fourth. And I'm not sure what the buzzer was for. That is the fourth team foul. Of course, that would have been a player control, wouldn't have been shooting free throws anyway. But 54 seconds left. Leopards down 7. Quick score here and the ball back. There's no telling what might happen. Cameron gets it right wing, gets into the lane, steps through, lays it up and in. 61-56, 40 seconds left. They're trying to foul Welch, and finally they do call it. Cameron will get whistled for his second. They'll send Welch back to the free throw line. Probably not really who you want to foul, but at this point you can be picky. He just hit 2 for 2. But the Leopards are within 5. You still got 39 seconds left. Just need to get a break with some missed free throws or some turnovers. But Welch is a perfect 3 for 3 at the line now. Makes it a 6-point game. This would go back to a 3-possession game if he knocks it down. He does. It's 63-56. Gillespie checks out. Knowles checks in for Heritage Hall. Cater gets it in to Hernandez. He'll push it up on Welch. He's going to take him all the way to the rack, lays it up and in. Timeout, Lindsay. 31 and a half seconds left. 63-58. Leopards not going away. We'll take it with them. We'll come back after this. This is Leopard basketball presented by the American Exchange Bank on KBLP Live.
American Exchange Bank, right here in Lindsay, is a locally owned and operated community bank that believes in just that, you, a community of fellow Leopards. We love our customers. We feel very grateful for each one. So if you are looking for a safe place to put your money, need help achieving that next dream project, or are simply looking for a different banking experience, give us a call at 405-756-3101. We look forward to serving you each day. Member FDIC and Equal Housing Lender.
Hey Leopard fans, this is Nick Johnson from First Baptist Church Lindsay. At First Baptist Church, we are a family ministry and desire to faithfully proclaim the gospel in Lindsay and beyond. We would like to invite you to join us every Sunday for worship at 9 a.m. and Sunday school following at 10:15. Our Wednesday evening activities start with dinner at 5:50, and then we have Bible studies for children, youth, and adults starting at 6:30. First Baptist Church is proud to support the Lindsay Leopards, and we wish all of our student athletes a successful season. From all of us at First Baptist Church Lindsay, go Leopards!
At South Central Medical and Resource Center, we strive to provide the highest level of medical care to the communities that we serve. It's our goal to foster and inspire a family atmosphere.
Nearly lost it.
Hernandez
got a hand on it.
That's why South Central Medical and Resource Center is a proud sponsor of
pull
Lindsay
it back
Athletics
out,
and Academics.
Will foul. Porter Gillespie will send him to the free throw line. He has not been there. He had 14 in the first half, had those 4 threes in that first quarter. Had a couple more here in the second half. He's got 20 in the ball game, but this is his first trip to the free throw line. And he'll knock that one down. 1 for 4 in the first half, and Heritage Hall now is 7 for 7 here in the fourth quarter. Make it 8 for 8. Gillespie knocks them both down. Back to a 7-point game. Russell to Cameron. Steps through, lays it off the glass and in. 65-60, 10 seconds left. And again, the foul. And the Leopards' hopes of making it to the second round of the area tournament are quickly running away with the clock. It's just 10.5 seconds left, trailing by 5. And Denton Southers headed to the line for his first trip there tonight. And he'll knock that one down. They didn't shoot a lot of free throws in the first half, but they have not missed one here in the second half. Eight points in the game for Southers. 67-60. Three-pointer right side from Taylor won't drop. Gillespie with the miss, and that'll do it. Fantastic season for this Lindsay Leopard team. But they'll lose this one 67-60 to a very good Heritage Hall team. And the Leopards had their chances in this one, played a great game. Had a stretch where things kind of got out of hand for them there in the second half, but got to be proud of the way these guys played, and Paige just said it. There's not a single senior on this team for the Leopards. They played a 14-14 season last year. They finished with a 18-10 season this year, and unfortunately means that their season will come to an end. But congratulations to Coach Devin Terry, Coach Gavin Wilson, and this Lindsay Leopard team who put up a valiant fight and a chance to move on. So their season will end here in the first round of the area tournament. 67-60 our final score. And we'll be back to wrap it up and talk a little more about the girls' game coming up in a little bit right after this on KBLP Live.
American Exchange Bank, right here in Lindsay, is a locally owned and operated community bank that believes in just that, you, a community of fellow Leopards. We love our customers. We feel very grateful for each one. So if you are looking for a safe place to put your money, need help achieving that next dream project, or are simply looking for a different banking experience, Give us a call at 405-756-3101. We look forward to serving you each day. Member FDIC and Equal Housing Lender.
Are you caring for an aging parent or other loved one at home? It's important to know you're not alone. Hi, this is Connie Upton with Abiding Home Health. The people we serve have a variety of needs, of acute illnesses to individuals who require health care assistance to live independently at home. Our goal is to make a difference in the short and long-term care of each patient. For more information, visit us online at abidinghomehealth.com. Abiding Home Health, creating personal, positive changes and transformations.
This is Dr. Matt Shelton with Lindsay Family Dentistry. I'm a 1997 graduate of Lindsay High School and have been practicing dentistry in Lindsay since 2006. We welcome you to come to our dental practice so we can help you and your family with all your dental needs. We offer dental services for everyone at every age, from braces to aligners to crowns, bridges, dentures, and implants. Give us a call today at 405-756-4093 or stop by at 102 Southwest 7th Street and let us give you the healthy, beautiful smile you've always dreamed of.
Hey, Lindsay community. My name is Christian Torres, and I am the minister for the Lindsay Church of Christ. We would like to invite you to come and worship with us on Sundays at 10:45 a.m. and Wednesdays at 7 p.m. We're located at 1205 West Cherokee Street. Here at the Lindsay Church of Christ, you will find the truth of God's Word, spoken in love, and a group of people who love God and one another. Do you have a Bible question? Well, we have a Bible answer. Come and worship with us and be edified at the Lindsay Church of Christ.
Looking for your next adventure? Head to Morris Motorsports in Chickasha. We carry top brands like Polaris, Can-Am, Kawasaki, and Honda. Plus, we offer a full-service and parts department. Whether it's ATVs, side-by-sides, motorcycles, or accessories, we've got what you're looking for. Visit morrismotorsports.com or give us a call at 405-224-6113. At Morris Motorsports, we don't just sell machines, we sell fun.
If you need local trash pickup with quality service at a fair price, call Red Dirt Waste Services today at 580-432-5697. Red Dirt Waste Services is locally owned and operated, offering household, residential, and light commercial trash pickup in Lindsay and surrounding areas, including Ellick, Bradley, Bray Doyle, Cox City, Elmore City, and Foster. Red Dirt Waste Services does household cleanouts too, and they offer 96-gallon poly carts and dumpsters. Bagged, loose, or heavy items, doesn't matter, they'll come get it. Red Dirt Waste Services even offers valet service, so you don't even have to take your trash to the curb. Schedule your weekly pickup today by calling 580-432-5697. Stop paying more than you have to for quality, dependable, and locally owned trash pickup. Call Red Dirt Waste Services at 580-432-5697. That's 580-432-5697.
S&H Tank Service is your choice for Lindsay owned and operated vacuum truck service. S&H Tank Service's fleet is equipped with transports, bobtails, pump and kill trucks rated up to 10,000 psi, plus hot oil units, rock trailers, frac tanks, mud and shell haul-off pits, and soil farming. As Lindsay High School graduates, S&H is proud to support Lindsay schools and all of their student activities. S&H Tank Service would like to wish the Leopards and Leopardettes the best of luck in everything they do. Give S&H a call anytime, 24/7 at 405-756-3121. That's 405-756-3121. And remember, your phone starts our trucks. That's S&H Tank Service of Lindsay.
Back to wrap up, a very disappointing loss for the Lindsay Leopards, 67-60. The final score. Heritage Hall comes away with the win. They will advance on to tomorrow afternoon, and the second round of the area tournament. The Leopards will see their season come to an end here in Kellyville. Looking at the official final numbers, I'm missing 2 points from Heritage Hall. But unofficially, I've got Porter Gillespie leading the way for them with 22 points in the ball game. 14 apiece from Xavier Imbro and Roman Welch. 8 from Denton Southers and 7 from T.J. Williams rounds out the scoring for the Chargers, who shot 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. They were 11 for 14 from the free throw line, if my numbers add up correctly there. For the Lindsay Leopards, again, a big effort from everybody who played tonight, but Creed Taylor came in off the bench tonight, had 8 in that second quarter. He finishes the game with 18 points on the night. He was also 3 of 4 from the free throw line as well, had 3 threes in the game. 14 points from Isaac Cameron. 12 of those came in the second half. He also had a 3 there in that second half in the third quarter. Then 11 from Hunter Russell. He had 3 threes in the game. He also finishes in double figures with 11 points. Then from there we get to 6 points from Armando Hernandez, 5 from Bryce Cater, 4 from Gus Torres. Gus also had 5 rebounds. Cater had 7 rebounds to go along with his 5 points. And then round out the scoring with Crew Flood, who had 2 back in that first half. And the Leopards end up 6 of 10 from the free throw line by my numbers. Leopards were -4 on the glass. They were out-rebounded 26-22. And I did not have on mine, if at least my unofficial stats, I did not have any turnovers for Heritage Hall in that second half. There were some very close ones, but I didn't have anything officially. The Leopards end up with 12 in the ballgame from turnovers. Looking at the shooting numbers, Heritage Hall ends up 13 of 28 from two-point range, 46% from the field. They were 10 of 21 from three-point for 48%. That leaves them as 23 of 49 from the field. They shot 47%. Pretty good shooting numbers from Heritage Hall in the ballgame. Leopards shooting really not bad at all. They end up 15 of 28 from two-point, 8 of 22 from a three-point. So they're 54% from the field from two-point, 36 from three-point. If you're better than 50 from 2 and you're better than 35 from 3, that's a really pretty good night. 23 of 50 overall for 46% from the field, and again, they were 6 of 10 from the free throw line for 60%. But a good shooting night. The Leopards, again, just saw there was a run there. The Leopards had a 46-45 lead and saw Heritage Hall go on a 9-0 run to make it 54. Actually ended up being an 11-0 run. No, it was 9-0, 54-46 before the Leopards hit a 3 to make it 54-49. But that run really is what cost the Leopards. I mean, they really had played with them very tightly up until then and had a lead of 3 and I think 4 at one point, but just could not pull it back in after they lost that run there in that third quarter. Or the fourth quarter, rather. But again, a valiant effort for the Leopards. Very proud of the way those guys played this season. And they'll drop this one 67-60. They'll finish their season 18-10. Heritage Hall now goes to 11-12 on the season. And they'll move in here to play tomorrow afternoon. So, again, congrats to the Leopards, Coach Devin Terry and Gavin Wilson on a great season. And all of those guys come back next year. Not a senior on that team. So we'll get ready to wrap this one up. We will be bringing you Lindsay Leopardette basketball. 6 o'clock scheduled tip time for that one. And we'll be on here 5:45 with pregame right back here at the Kellyville Event Center here in Kellyville. And if you've been watching, of course, we've got a separate stream set up for that. So make sure you go check out our Facebook page, KBLP Live. Go find us and like us and subscribe on the YouTube, KBLP Live, and we'll get you the Leopardette basketball game then. Great job for Paige Sutherland running the live stream. Kevin Scruggs over on the camera. Jason Wallenberg back at our studios in downtown Lindsay. My name is Greg Peary. We'll say goodbye for now. We'll be back about 5:45 pregame for the Leopardettes and the Lady Royals of CCS. Until we see you then, remember, whatever you do, always be a good sport.